Gonna need to get the truck. Maybe the Jeep can just keep driving over this a few times now that it's not super soaking wet. Just keep compacting this down best I can. This is still looking amazing. We're still waiting on the word to see when they're gonna bring the house. Don't know yet, but not working on this. But yeah, what are we working on today? Not this, so let's go see. Actually, I brought the fish with me, so we can come over here. So this is a flash fish that we actually did a product review on. Bringing it down here to another product we did a review on. So let's get this plugged in. We don't have power running to this currently, so this is what we use. Turn it on. I don't know if you can see in the water, so there's just a slight little film of stuff, and just this little bit of movement actually gets all of this stuff on top of the water to go to one corner. That way, plus the wind a little bit, it's a little windy today. Now it starts getting this cleaned up. That way we can actually skim it or do whatever. Plus Dad's been slowly getting all that side cleared out. It's looking great, looking good. And I've still been processing logs. If you guys have missed out on that, definitely go check that out. It'd be greatly appreciated. And welcome back to the journey, friends. So I actually come over here and kind of show you. I'm not going to be working on the logs today. We're actually going to get over and work on another project. I just need to give my body a little bit of rest, because man, I tell you, skinning logs, debarking logs by hand is a killer on the back. A killer on the back. Plus I actually have me personally, Gladys does too, but degenerative discs, you know, up in my upper back and in my lower back. Not as bad as my upper, but it was actually an injury I sustained when I was in the Navy. And yeah, I'm getting paid for it a little bit. Disability, right? It is on my disability, so. But that does affect me whenever I'm out here trying to do stuff like this. So I'm gonna take a break from this for a day or two. Probably just one day, because I really want to get this done. But so far I've gotten about 80% of this log done, probably even more than that. So it's just this little tiny bit here, which who knows, I might even come back later today and work on it, just some, but I'll see how I feel. So, and then I still got 1, 2, 3, 4 pine logs that I still need to finish debarking, and then we'll get back going on this. So if you've missed out on that build series thus far, I do have a playlist going in for that. So going from the very beginning of getting the logs brought over to this location, making a game plan, changing up that game plan a little bit, because we were going to do a 3-bay build. Now we're just going to do a 2-bay build. And yeah, so definitely go check that out. It's greatly appreciated. Leave us a comment down below. Give us that subscribe if you're not subscribed already. It's greatly appreciated. Hopefully it did the little rainbow thing around that button so you can see it. And then give us that like, you know, share us out, help us grow. It's always greatly appreciated, and the whole YouTube algorithm thing really just, it loves all that stuff, right? So greatly appreciated. So what are we working on today? Well, let's go over and find out. So this has been our solution over on the chicken coop build for a door, and I don't know, I believe I showed y'all. I did not show the installation, but we actually had purchased some automatic door openers for the back. So automatic door openers for the back, and yeah, this thing needs to be cleaned out a little bit. And I'll even show you on the inside one of the biggest reasons why I would like to put a new door up here, because as you can see, for one, it doesn't close completely because of the damage, and for two, well, we also got the rabbits in here. Say hi. Hi. Heat lamp. So as you can see in here, we have a stick up here. What's the stick for? Well, let me grab the stepping stool so I can jump up there and show you. For one, we would like to be able to clean this up a little bit. Eventually, at some point, there's going to be a concrete floor in here, and Gladys also needs to stop putting the poop directly to the ground. Yeah, I haven't said nothing about that yet to her, but if you come up here, what do we have up here? Poop. Why is there poop up here? Because the chickens, instead of coming through the door at night, not all of them, but majority of them, fly through the opening of the door because we haven't clipped their wings, and then they come and they try to roost up here instead of inside the cage. And then we have to come up here with the stick, grab them, bring them down, put them inside. That way they're protected. So yeah, next is, let's get a new door built. So I actually have some of these timbers here. We're gonna do kind of a timber type frame around the bigger opening. So actually I need to open this up even more so we can see we have a line right here. So I'm gonna cut this all the way out, all the way up to our damaged area, and then this is gonna come across the top, and then we have another line over here. Should be this one. It might even be that one. I'll double check, but one of these lines, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's this one here. But that's gonna come all the way up to the damaged area, and we're basically gonna just open this up completely, a nice big timber opening. And then once that timber opening is here, we'll come in with some smaller, we actually have more material up front of being able to basically make a wall, and then we're going to put in a normal sized door. So what door are we going to use? So over here, Mom and Dad actually brought some doors back from Texas. Now there's two doors here. Do not quote me on which one it is. I actually need to double check with Gladys. But we have this one, and then this one back here is a little older, which I want to say that this door here actually used to be at her grandma's house. And I think this is the one that's probably going to get used, because it should not be used on the house. But because I think this one here is actually going to Mom and Dad's cabin. So, and then the white one in the back is what's going to the chicken coop. But like I said, don't quote me, I'll double check. But one of these doors is going onto the chicken coop. Okay, so this opening, basically from here, what you see me measuring from basically the wood, right, coming out, I get 39, and the wood coming out, I get 39. I mean, it's within a 1/4 inch, so I'm happy with that. Now, I do need to cut some more off the top because we're actually going to have a pretty thick header, and since obviously this building is round, this now is basically going to be going straight across. So, well, at least the top's going to be going straight across, but some of this will overhang the top. But I want to cut out a lot of this bent metal right here, right? So that will be obviously cutting out some of this portion, and then from here, you know, it's still, we're going to try to bend this as best we can, but I also want to cut out a lot of this because I've tried bending this, and yeah, it does not want to go nowhere. And obviously this damage was caused when we went to go pick this up and tipping it over to be able to get it down to the ground. It fell hard, right, instead of coming down slowly. So yeah, it is what it is. So let's continue to get some of this metal up off the top, and then we'll start working with the wood. Really? Oh. Let me go get it. More tools. I think it got a little hot. This is the brand new one we just got. Interesting. Don't make them like they used to. Okay, so I got all of this metal cut out. And then as you see where the roof basically bolts in to the wall area, I'm actually going to try to take all that out. And I want to keep the roof portion and then try to see if I can rebend it out. And then maybe we might be able to rebend this, but I'm definitely going to unbolt everything just to try to free it up. And then who knows, we might, this is much thicker still than the roof material. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But for now, let's try to get most of this unbolted the best that I can, because obviously I have access to these on this side, but not on the other side. But I might be able to try to bend it. I don't know. But anyway, I do have it cut off from here. And then it looks like this is one piece. I have another piece basically right here. Let's go get the drill. Make this a little easier. surprised I found that so quickly. Normally if I drop stuff, it's gone forever. Let me try these last three one more time. Who knows, maybe. Nope. If I had the impact, maybe. Dad's got that. So, those I'll just cut off. That's all right. Oh yeah, there's one over here that didn't want to come out of there. Alright, let me cut that one out too. Boom. I hear you. I hear you. They said, oh my goodness, what are you doing to our house? Hear them? Listen. I hear them. They're destroying our home. Cool. Well, guess I need to go get me a hammer, see if I can't straighten some of this metal back out. Alright, so far I have been able to bend this back up just a little bit, but obviously the biggest thing that's holding it is this bend here. But I'm almost thinking that I might be able to unbolt all of this all the way to here, just kind of separate this out, try to get this going up, and then try possibly to bend this out separate from the roof, and then possibly try to get them to be bolted back together. But anyway, as I'm still working on this, I do want to get at least one timber put in for today. Yeah, because for one, I'm gonna need to be able to close this off for the chickens at nighttime. This is turning into a much longer project than expected. But yeah, I do want to get at least one timber put in. So let me go grab the timber. We'll get over here and then go from there. so heavy. Now, let me get a rough mark on the top. So I'm gonna have another beam this size going across the top as well, and I would like to keep it in this orientation if possible, but the other beam will be up and down, so it won't be as wide as this. So I won't need to cut the whole thing, but I'm gonna at least get a mark for now, and then I'll be able to use this offcut to help with layout. All right, well, getting closer. Okay, I'm also going to need to notch out the bottom because I would like it to sit here, and then the orientation of this beam, you know, I want it to be square to this inside, so I'm going to try to figure that out. But for now, let me get this marked of where I want it to be notched. And then at least let me see. At least to there. Don't drop stuff in the leaves, Anson. I'm gonna be able to find it. Not 100% certain how I want to connect this yet, but I'm going to do this temporarily. Ow. I need to hold it and screw it all at the same time. All right, so I'm at the point I've been taking out all these bolts here, and I'm at that point to where these last 4 I can't reach. But thankfully, right as I'm getting to this, right, and I got this in, I don't know, I think the camera died as I was screwing these in, but this is in temporarily. And then I have this marked out of where I want the other beam to go. So you can see, right, how much. So as this is going straight across, you can see that a portion of this is going to overhang, right? But we still need to get that other side put in. And then this will, you know, we'll loosen off the screws, but this will be able to twist as needed once we get the other beam in. But actually, Mom and Dad are back, so.
I'll be back.
All right, say bye. She's going to get the kiddo, picking her up so she can get her flu shot. She's the last one. But as of right now, so Dad's back. He's going to help me get these bolts out, and then that good old man logic. He's going to show me how to straighten out this metal. Thanks, Dad.
Right in the
Ready?
yeah. See?
Yeah.
And you put right here. Like this one is the same. You only need to put it
Yeah, because I've been using.
a piece of wood right here and head it right here. Put a piece of wood right here like this, only, and head it right here, and it's gonna be boom.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put the other.
Yeah.
But we need a 2x4.
We got. No. Unless there's something right there leaning up against the tree.
Push it that way. Push it, no, like this one. Okay. Okay. Hit it with the line, with the lines. Yeah, right.
Might need to get the step stool.
Yeah. Follow the line.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, right there. Okay.
If you need the step stool.
Okay, the first one.
Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, the WD point is there, sir.
No, they're fine.
Okay, go ahead. Do it.
Because most of them are not that
Wait.
tight. It's just right at the very beginning.
Wait. Let's put a little WD point.
Drop the wrench.
Yeah. We need a bigger hammer. Okay. What's the other big hammer?
This. You need bigger than 2 pounds?
Yes, but I have one over there. Let me go and get it. Because I need to have it right here to pull them out. Let me go and get it.
Yeah, sometimes bigger is not better.
Huh? And we're gonna pull them up with the screws that way.
Okay.
And then we're gonna start heading it. What I think. Let's see.
Maybe.
Maybe. Because it's too. Oh, yes.
Well, if you can put this, I still want to try to hit over here to get this roof to come up a little more.
Okay. Right there. Yeah. Look.
Well, if you can put the wood back in there like what you were doing, then I'll hit.
Yeah.
There's a seam right here.
Yeah.
Just try to get it.
Maybe move it more.
Yeah, we can probably, there's even a seam over here too.
Yeah. Okay.
Try as close as you can to the bolts over here.
Okay, wait. Let me get it with the hammer. Oh, no. Wait.
That's good right there, Dad.
Okay.
Come right here. You're coming over the lip of the
Like that? Wait.
Okay, camera keeps wanting to die on me, but we got the other beam cut basically the same as that. All right, we've been getting this straightened out as much as possible. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this top beam. And basically how I've been cutting it, all right, is with the chainsaw. But sorry, having camera issues, but we're going to get it. This beam cut right now and then put up here. So I know the bottom inside to inside was, or outside to outside, 64 inches. So I would like to measure twice, cut once, because I'd already messed it up before. So 64 inches. And I'll get over here. And if I want to overhang, because right now this goes out to almost 68 and a half. So I think I'm just going to cut it just straight at 64. So I'm not going to worry about having an overhang. Get my magic crayon. I'm trying to hold the camera and do this at the same time. So, all right, let's get this cut off and we'll get it mounted up. Just like that. I'll be there.
Nope.
It'll be in the way.
It used to be. There,
Probably gonna have to bend it.
no, right here, you hit it with a hammer, no? Son? Yeah. I'm going to bring it down and hit it with the other hammer.
Yeah.
All right. Right there, son. Look.
I'll go to get that.
There we go. Okay, we need to go on that side, son. That side. Take the other side.
Have all the straps like that.
Right. Right. Wait,
That
okay. Yep.
first thing you get to be too far.
Push it a little more inside, side. Inside. Wait. Hold on. Let me push it from here. Yeah. What?
Go up.
Okay. 2, 3. Yeah.
Alright, hit it with the hammer.
Why is that?
In. Hit it in. Yep. Go. Again. Again.
Okay, let me hit it like this.
Yeah. Hold that.
Wait to pull it out. Whew.
Man.
Wait.
Well, this is probably fine over on
Yeah.
this side now.
Yeah. Let it go. Loose.
Yeah, I did the hammer.
Yeah. Like. Okay.
Wow.
There's remote. There's remote. Right there.
It will end up being flush.
Oh, look. Need to cut this.
Oh, yeah. You didn't cut out all the metal.
Hit it with a hammer.
Because this one with it.
Look. Right there. Yeah.
Even though the measurements, for the metal are the same, I'm actually gonna have to double check to the distance of this wood compared. So the opening is the same based off of all the stuff on the inside, but it almost looks like this beam here is sticking in further than this beam here. I mean, not a lot, but still enough, I guess. So, but also this one is not flush. But as you can see, right, of where it's the roof, because this roof over here is not damaged compared to this roof over here, it is damaged. So because of all that, it's kind of throwing off what everything looks like, but I do believe that this beam here, like, it needs to come out this way. And then, I don't know, we'll continue to work with what we got. Yeah, when you're dealing with stuff that's broken and you're refurbishing or repurposing, I should say, yeah, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Am I interrupting you, Max? Normally they come over here and they eat at some of their scratch before they go inside, and it's getting about that time. I think there's actually some of them already, because the sun's getting low, and some of them are already trying to go inside. The sun's still up. What are you doing? I don't know. Well, this is actually the hardware I was talking about. So this is the basically timber locks. I bought these for the bridge project, and we had some left over, and I'd seen them. Dad repurposed some of these, and I'd seen them in one of the boxes that he had, and I was just gonna wait until he got home to say, "Hey, do you know where these are at?" Because I remember seeing them, but it was a few weeks ago, and now I don't remember, and he doesn't either. So he found one more, but we're going to continue to look, or he's going to continue to look. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-drill, because I want to have at least 2 of these on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and get one of these put in for now on here, and then we'll get stuff moved around and try to get it buttoned down. See, didn't even have a camera on. Man, y'all missed it. Now, I just drilled those out, but I was trying to use Dad's little drill to drill these in, and it said nope. I tried with mine, see how it goes. I said, nope.
What? You scared the chicken?
Yeah, they didn't like that at all.
Where you put the beets in? Huh?
Huh?
The beets?
It's in this drawer, the green drawer right here.
Oh, you already put them. Okay, I put that a screw. Okay. Oh, jeez.
I said, nope. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to switch those out because I don't think they're gonna be long enough. You didn't find any more, Dad? You didn't find any more? Need at least 2 more. Alright, so this is probably gonna wrap it up for today. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. All right, good morning. Welcome back to the next day. So I know this video is actually getting kind of long, but for what we were able to do with this, we did not have the hardware we needed of what I was putting in here. So let's get this taken off. I'll show you. So those right there is what I was using basically temporarily until, because I wanted to be able to have a lag screw or lag bolt that goes all the way through. But I think Dad actually came up with a solution of something that he had. So let's go see what he found. So Dad actually has these longer bolts like this, which they come kind of like with a pipe like that, or so these actually all came out of the chicken factory. So they have some of them that has like the little brackets like this, which we're going to utilize these plates. And then, well, this one's actually stuck. We're trying to get this one apart. So yeah, we're going to do that. Now these bolts are actually a little long because we have another one right here that we got to take apart. But what we're going to do is on the nut side, because, well, let me take one of these over here and I'll show you the example. So these are actually a little too long for what we need, but we're utilizing what we have currently. And if you come over here and take a look, that this bolt is that much too long, right? So by the time you put the plate there, you know, just be able to use as a backer rod, we're still going to need like a little section of that pipe to be able to put over this bolt. And then, but that's going to stick out that far. Just until we can get to the store to get the correct hardware, which I do want to use the same size bolt. It's just a little bit shorter. So yeah, we're going to use what we have until we can buy the things that we need. So let me get these all prepped, and then we'll bring you back when it's ready to install. All right, so actually we found all the bolts that we needed. Well, Dad found all the bolts that we needed, and the one I was actually showing you was actually longer than what this bolt is by almost 2.5, 3 inches. So this one is actually still long, so if you see, but if we reutilize these plates, like on the one that I showed you that is getting apart, we can use this as a spacer. And I asked Gladys, I was like, do you want this to be on the outside to where you can see it like this and then have the bolt? Which I thought was kind of a cool aspect. Or would you rather have it on the inside like this? And she opted to have it on the inside, which I said, okay, that's fine. So that's what I'm gonna do. And so as you can see, this timber doesn't come all the way up to the top. It's like that on both sides, okay? So what I need to do is to have enough meat to grab through this timber, was basically put it towards the top and then look and see kind of how that was. And then I put some marks on the timber kind of going all the way around just to see where it was. And it actually lines up right here at the bottom of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and because I have to drill from both sides. So I put that plate on here like that, I got my mark. So I have a mark here. I know it's kind of hard to see on camera, and then a mark here, and then I'm gonna drill that out. That'll work out. Bugger me. Nice little split. And yeah, with forcing it to come out, well, for one, see, it didn't even, because this is my hole. So because I was forcing it through and those holes didn't line up perfectly, it just split it all out. So, I mean, this is all on the inside. I know it's just a chicken coop, but still, I mean, I wanted it to look better than that. So, I'll try to get this to go back together the best I can. Obviously, that's going to be covered with a plate. So, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I know. I'll try to do better on the other side. All right, so this one, instead of pounding it in with a hammer, I'm just going to attempt to see if I'll screw it, because the hole is like the exact same size as the diameter of the bolt. But with having fibers and all the other stuff in the wood, the hole's possibly not lining up perfectly. Plus, this one's going to be a little different than the other one, because this timber, the part that goes up, isn't as tall as that side for whatever reason. So the bolt is only going to be going through the top beam, and then through the metal plate. The hole's not going to be going through this beam here. All right, so after a few swear words and a kid yelling in the background as always, I got that plate to go on. So this bolt was not wanting to line up because obviously it didn't come through here straight. Yes, I know the techniques for using a bit and brace, to be able to drill flat, horizontal holes and stuff. But yeah, I didn't do it. I know I probably should do that, but anyway. So this portion of the upgrade to the door is done. We have the main frame put in, and there will be at some point another little overhang roof of this. I don't know, maybe 2-3 feet. We'll figure that out in a little bit, but the next part of this coming in is going to be doing an internal frame and actually bringing one of those doors over here. And I'm not going to tell you which one yet. I've already talked to Gladys. She's already told me which one we're going to use, but I'm going to leave that as a surprise for y'all. So, but that's what we got. Thank you for following in on today's journey. You got another video right here you can check out. Greatly appreciate it. If you want to stick around a little bit longer, you have the whole year's playlist on this side. Icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to our side channel. Go check that out. And then last but not least, get out there, thank a veteran every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.